Harrison, do a fucking intro. I don't know what to do.
Ben, you're the one who's supposed to do the intro.
I know, right?
We settled this before.
We
the
literally...
person who's playing the game is supposed to do the intro.
Okay.
You just said that 2 seconds ago.
What?
You actually did say that.
No, I said I'll start.
Yeah, start with the intro.
No, I said I'll start like I'll play
You're
first.
Embarrassing
God
both
damn
of us
it.
already.
You're fucking ridiculous, dude.
Ridiculous?
You're fucking ridiculous.
Mm.
Okay,
Yeah?
fine, you do it. That's what I fucking thought.
I
Okay.
don't want to do it.
I knew this was gonna happen. You're Why must it just immediately turn into bullshit? Like, the fun part is too is I told myself, I'm like, I'm gonna try to stay PG, and I'm like, I already hate you. Like, my hatred for you is already like.
Okay, this is the Alliance Bias Weekly Podcast / stream. We're gonna be playing games, talking about subjects, you know, taking some of your ideas, taking some of our ideas. We're gonna, you know, probably have some debates, some discussions, and we're gonna have a good time. So, you know, come and join us every week, and hopefully you get as much fun out of it as we do.
Dude, actually, that was an amazing intro. Good job.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
I had bullshitted that entire thing.
Dude, nice. I could easily. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't want to be like what I'm already gonna do. Like I'm already just like I could totally use that and make like a montage of us just yelling at each other after saying that.
That's fine.
And use it as an intro video.
It's just that easy. You're not
Dude.
good at this. What are you doing?
How am I supposed to get through mountains, Harrison? How did I win? No, yes.
I mean,
okay.
I guess that works.
Wait, what? The intro?
No, how you got through mountains.
Okay,
I
so
know
the
that
current
works.
topic is Harrison rating. Let's change it to an actual topic. So our actual idea for the beginning of this is going to be when we're not just doing random LPs, things like the weekly podcast, we'll be talking about different things going on in gaming news, and just different stuff. And along with the Alliance bias, Alliance bias basically, we have serious bias towards Blizzard games, and we'll be saying that a lot. So we'll be talking.
I hate Blizzard games.
That's bullshit.
I don't play any of them. I don't recommend any of them. I think they're all terrible, and I think you're better off sticking to Origin and EA. They're the really trusted company that I believe in, and that's all I have to say on that matter.
You hurt my soul.
That's fine. I can live with that.
God damn, dude. So going along with that, we are going to be talking about a lot of Blizzard games. I know for today, BFA, the pre-order came out, so we're going to talk about what is our experience so far with the Allied races, thoughts and concerns.
Bullshit is what it is.
It says that because you don't have any yet.
Yeah, it's dumb. Shouldn't be required to do dumb shit.
It's so dumb. To go along with that, though, Maiev is coming out in Heroes of the Storm, and
Yeet.
the fact that we both play Heroes of the Storm, that's kind of a big deal for us. It's most likely going to change the meta completely. And that's kind of huge right now in a game that's super dive heavy. So let's start out with something simple. I'm a giant Nintendo fan. I know that Harrison isn't so much.
I never played the Nintendo, so I had a Wii. That's the extent of my Nintendo experience.
And the most he's played on my Nintendo Switch is Shovel Knight. But really big.
I'm the one who's good at that game, by the way.
Okay. I'd rather him die and not be able to be hit at all than have to actually play next to him in a game.
Yeah, but I'm good at the game. That's the thing, though.
You are not good at the game. You shout, "I'm going hand sandwich," and we die.
Yeah, because sometimes you need to go ham sandwich.
Yeah, we need to do
It's not always the perfect world where you can just run around and be turkey sandwiches. You have to sometimes amp it up. Take it to that next level. Yeah?
I hate you.
Okay, that's fine.
No, you're awful at that game.
It's fine.
No,
you can think that. It's cool.
No, you literally
we'll
die
see what they
once. You
think.
shout ham sandwich. You jump into a hole.
We'll
you
see
waste all of our money.
We'll see if they think I'm bad at it. We'll see.
I wish we could be playing that right now.
Yeah, but
like we planned on it.
Because, you know.
Oh my god, you're ridiculous. Okay.
People like to forget their chords. It's fine.
Dude.
What?
Rude. So. No, but the Nintendo Switch has already sold over 1 million units over the Wii U. They plan on having it being probably at least a 6-year actual product now. So what they're doing with it, especially with the fact of bringing in Doom, I think I heard words about like Wolfenstein, Bayonetta. Like the point is they're trying to make this a console for the long haul and not just another Wii clone, which I'm really happy about. I mean, literally yesterday when I drove down to Columbus, I took my Wii U. Not my Wii U, my Switch. So I've been loving mine this entire time, and I don't know. I want to have it keep going and keep moving. What?
I don't know. I'm pretty excited for the cardboard box edition that they're coming out with.
Yo, you know for a fact I'm gonna get that cardboard box, and we're gonna have so much fun with that cardboard box.
We don't even have fun with the cardboard boxes we have.
Dude, we made a 4. I don't know what you're talking about. I wish we would have made a 4. Why didn't we make a 4?
Why did you just lie? We didn't make any 4.
I know.
It's sitting literally right next to you, collecting dust.
Dude, it is a beautiful current. It's literally a side table. It's a beautiful side table.
Oh no.
Wait, blanket. There are binders.
I said blanket stand.
Right.
Binders, plural?
Okay. There are spirals and a stuffed llama.
Oh.
You're going to tell me that's a blanket?
You know what? Damn, you got me.
God damn.
I'm quitting the stream. I'm done.
You're quitting the stream.
Wow.
Yeah, I thought I could go over.
There's only could have been one place you couldn't have gone, and you decided,
Yo, you want to fucking play?
No.
That's what I thought.
I like to see you mess up. It's fun.
You are so mean. But no, I mean, okay, you said you only had a Wii. You're like a PS4 person, right?
So, yeah, but I had some experience with the Wii U. And the whole thing with the Wii U is I never really... It always just felt like it was trying to be like way too much, personally. Like you had that fucking tablet thing. Like I don't even know what it's called, if it's actually called a tablet thing. But it was just like, it was like 3 things in one. And it was just, it always felt like too much, and it never felt like it had any good exclusive games. Besides, like, I guess Smash is the only thing people care about, but like, there weren't any good exclusive games until the Switch. I think. I mean, you know, I guess I could be wrong.
Well, I mean, no, I partially agree with you. Like when it came to things like I mainly use my Wii U for Smash and like Legend of Zelda remakes. Like I don't know, love it. Like I loved playing Wind Waker again in HD, and but at the same time, like I will say the majority of the time that I spent on that was playing Smash. I probably have put more time outside of Smash. I probably had more time in my Switch than I did the entirety of having my Wii U. And I think one of the problems that the Wii U did was, once again with the name, a lot of people thought that the Wii U was just like an expansion. They didn't think it was anything different. And Nintendo kind of messed up with that too, with the fact that a lot of their controllers were like, if you weren't using the gamepad, you were still using Wii controllers.
Right.
So it's like, and no one was really using pro controllers. Like you would just you just use what you had. I think I only ever met one person that ever actually bought the pro controllers. But then like on the Switch, the other hand, like, oh my god, when I got my Switch, like the first thing I did was get a pro controller, which I don't even think is fully necessary, but I just loved the design of the controller. So I don't know, for some people it's great, for some people it's but like I've been recommending the Switch to everyone. I mean, even my girlfriend, who's not a real big gamer, she picked one up and she loves it. So
she's like the Splatoon champion.
She plays Splatoon like no other, and she's gonna be playing Little Do 2 later. She said, which she just picked up as well.
Know what the hell that is.
I don't even know, honestly. I think like all I know is that it was like a cute design. That's what she cares about.
I don't know. I was always like a Nintendo's for babies kind of attitude. Like, I don't really think it is, but I was always like, oh, Nintendo's for, like, babies who don't know how to play video games.
Dude, you need to try Super Mario Odyssey.
Dude, I've played one Mario game in my life.
Whoa, what?
And that's New Super Mario Brothers Wii. That's it.
Dude, we're pulling out, like, fucking just, like, Super Mario 3.
Oh, wait, I played Super Mario Brothers 2, the Game of the Year, 10 years in a row.
Wait, what?
Super Mario Brothers 2, Game of the Year, 10 years in a row?
What are you talking about?
Whenever Donkey does his Game of the Year things, he makes
Okay, I love Donkey, but like I haven't seen every one of his videos.
You haven't seen his whatever. You've seen enough of them.
What? I know, but I don't know his Super Mario 2 reference. I'm sorry.
Every single year, he makes a list of the top 10 games of the year.
Yo, yeah.
Every single year, he puts Super Mario Brothers 2 at the top of the list. Number 1.
Does he really?
Year, yes.
I watched
years.
his 2017 one, and I actually don't remember that.
Yeah, he does.
I honestly do not remember that.
Well, I don't know. I think that the Nintendo Switch is a lot better. It's a lot more confusing. Like, I don't know. I know my dad won't get it because he's like, it's a portable console. I don't really want that. Like, he doesn't really get it. Like, a lot of people don't get it. I definitely don't. But,
yeah, I mean, when I worked at Best Buy, I do explain it to people all the time. Like, they're like, so it's just the new 3DS. It's just a new DS. And I'm like, no. And they're like, well, it has cartridges. I'm like, yeah, but it's like you can connect it to your TV. You can, actually play it portably. There's so much you can do. What?
A guy that I work with today told me, he was like, what games do you play? Because we were just talking. And I was like, oh, well, I like a lot of games on the Switch. He goes, every game that's come out on the Switch is terrible. He's like, the Switch is the worst console to come out in the last 10 years. I was like, pardon me, what the fuck?
Yeah. But it's actually funny because for 2017, Super Mario Odyssey and
Breath of the Wild,
and
Switch game.
Yeah, and Breath of the Wild, both Switch games were basically the two battling for Game of the Year.
Yeah, I just never really played either of them.
Well, I have both of them, and you should try them. I know you're not going to, but you should try them.
I mean, I'll try them.
But I know that you said like Breath of the Wild was too open world for you.
It just felt weird. Like, I was like, oh, what am I supposed to do? Go fight the end boss? I mean, I guess so. And then,
do you want me to like make a list of here's what you need to do to like make it feel more linear for you?
I mean, you don't have to do that. Like, I can probably figure it out.
Okay. And then like Super Mario Odyssey is like open world, but it is very, very linear. Like,
you're just gonna have to be frustrated with me while I like do stuff you don't like.
That's something we'll do on stream then, because that'll be fun. Because I want to see you freak out. Yeah, and then like I actually like literally can't play that game without Elise because she looks at everything for me and tells me like what to do.
Okay.
But like, yeah, I don't know. I feel like you need to try it out because personally, like for me at least, the Switch is honestly my favorite console right now. With especially how Nintendo is trying to change how they're like advertising themselves. Like the fact that you can get things like Doom now and everything, it's a very big deal, and I think it's gonna be like the next iteration where they actually like pick up like the specs are, but I can see it becoming like an actual main console, because I even know like if you look at like the tech comparisons between like Doom and the Switch, like it looks great, but there's still obvious problems. And like even Breath of the Wild had like FPS drops.
Right.
So I don't know. It's something that still needs to be fixed, but I think Nintendo's going on like a really good track right now.
Yeah, I mean, I guess so. Like I said, I've never really been into the Nintendo. I've always been the Sony fan.
Right, and I'm weird where I have everything. Like, I don't feel like I can really live without one. I need to have all of them.
It's like it's a little bit hard. No,
No, it's just annoying for that one. Oh, no, I hit the mic. Okay, let's move on to the next subject. No. Of course I'm messing up. Where is it? Current topic. Okay. So going in with that alliance bias, here's the storm.
Got another alliance character. Thanks, Blizzard.
Is Maya really alliance at this point? Okay,
Yes.
she's a night elf.
Yep.
Is she though? Like, I mean, okay, can she be considered like alliance at this point?
Yes.
Why?
Night elf.
Is Illidan alliance then?
Yep.
Okay, cool. All right, so. Oh my god.
That means the alliance are responsible for all the destruction of Azeroth. So.
All right. Yep. So alliance bias.
Yep. Looks like we win one again.
We win once again. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. But no, oh my god, it immediately threw me off. Okay. But no, Maiev is coming to Heroes of the Storm as the next champion. How do you feel about that, Harrison?
I feel pretty good because most of the heroes that are good right now are all like dive-based, like mobility heroes, and that's pretty much what she's built to counter. So she'll be able to affect the Genji, Greymane, Hanzo unbeatable meta, especially since Greymane's getting yet another buff, which is an amazing choice. So I'm really excited to see how Maiev kind of impacts that.
Yeah, I feel the same way. Like we're in a super dive heavy like meta right now, and it sucks the fact of that I have to either ban Genji every game or ban Hanzo or Greymane, but honestly, like if you don't have a Genji player, you might as well just ban them every single time. So I don't know. It's gonna be nice because either you have to now ban her every single time, or so okay. There's one thing I'm a little afraid of though.
Mm-hmm.
Is what happens if instead we just start banning her every single time, and the meta never changes.
Well, the meta will still change because like then you won't be spending bans on Genji or whatever.
Yeah.
So then you'll be forced to like pick something else.
Right. Because like already we find like a lot of Arthas picks purely to try to stop that dive.
Yeah.
Like
Arthas makes them sad boys.
and I hope we do something like they do something with Hanzo soon as well. Mainly because of the fact that it's like it's weird because he's kind of everywhere right now, but he's like it's kind of weird. We're in such a like dive heavy comp, and he's just kind of in the back picking everything off too. I think the entire meta right now is just kind of funky.
Right. Yeah, I agree with you on that. I think that you know if you're interested in heroes, and I would definitely suggest going to watch the Spotlight because she does seem, at least on her own, really fun. And I mean, I like Maiev as a character just because I like characters that shout things and have cool ideas.
It's so true. So in our current team right now, we all pick like 3 or 4 people that we want to play, and because we're just trying to like narrow down what we're going to use for our standard compositions on our team. What 3 out of the 4 are characters that shout things for you?
The one reason I play Kael'thas is because he shouts Blood Elf quotes, and I love it.
It
makes me happy.
Like I played Kael'thas before, and then he became our Kael'thas player, and then he's like, "Yeah, I literally play him just because he shouts Blood Elf quotes."
Salami and bologna. Perfect Thalassian.
Perfect Thalassian.
Yep, I'm fluent. Didn't you know?
Dang, dude, I suck at these ice levels.
Oh no, wait, he's a high elf, isn't he?
Who? Kael'thas?
Yeah.
He was like one of the first Blood Elves, dude.
I know. I want to see if you get mad.
No, I was just gonna correct you because you're horrible.
You're horrible at this game because you can't complete this level.
You do it.
No.
That's what I thought.
I want to see you do it. I want to believe.
No.
Oh,
God damn it.
rough.
Why did I move? Why did I think moving would actually help me at all?
Do we want to move on then, I suppose?
Let's move on to... Okay, I'm going to get rid of that because that's like seizure warning. I'm just going to jump off the edge. And then wait till it's like, yeah, go for it. Oh, that airtime combo, though. Cool.
Yeah, okay.
What is this game?
It's called Cluster Truck.
Cluster Truck.
Yep. Battle...
Yep.
Yep. Battle for Azeroth.
Man, everyone can see you mess up the spelling, too.
Dang right, dude.
Nice.
It's great, isn't it? It's so good.
Man, speaking of alliance bias, Battle for Azeroth,
Bruh.
all the Horde is doing is like, yo, look at these cool gems that we like. And Gallywix is like, yo, I got some boys on this.
Bruh.
And Sylvanas is like, that's pretty cool. And Anduin's like, but we don't have any boys on this.
Okay,
And
Sylvanas-
Greymane's like, what if we did
Sylvanas-
have
oh
their
my
boys
God.
on it?
Sylvanas
And-
doesn't go, hey, that's pretty cool. Sylvanas goes, oh yeah, maybe using literal lifeblood, I can try to bring people back to life.
Hey, that's a pure motive, bringing people back to life.
For her own army and game? To try to create her, like, try to keep her race going of, like, non-actual people?
I mean, in the cinematic, Anduin brought his army back to life, and no one cared.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, you're totally right.
Your move. Blizzard, nice try.
Dang, I should have tried to like sidestep it. The one time I did, like the first time I did this, I literally just jumped through the entire time like this and never got hit.
So as far as Battle for Azeroth goes, the pre-purchases started this week, and people are getting in with those allied races. Mostly a lot of Nightborn Void Elves, you know, as expected. And how do you feel about these new races? That's pretty much what everyone's talking about at this point.
So the new races are kind of like funky to me, mainly because of the fact that it's like, so as right now a Horde player, but as a like former Alliance player,
As a former biased player,
hey, I'm not. Yeah, no, I when I was Alliance, I was always like, no, Horde has the bias, and now I honestly still feel like Horde has all the bias.
Horde has no bias.
Shut up. We're not talking about this right now. We're talking about races. It's really
It's
weird.
always
to
race
me.
with you, isn't it, Ben?
Oh my god, you're the one who keeps bringing it back up over and over again.
Come on, keep talking.
So, it's kind of weird to me because when you look at the Horde, we have the Nightborn who are a full on society, and on the other hand, the High Mountain Tauren who, well, yes, extremely similar to Tauren, they just have basically different antlers and tattoos. What? Yes, yeah, basically just Canadian Taurens. But the big thing is that it's like, what's kind of like weird to me is now that I'm looking at it, can you really consider like the Alliance races like races, or just like, because we know for a fact that the Lightforged Draenei are just normal Draenei, and
Dark Iron Dwarves and Void Elves?
Yeah, Dark Iron Dwarves. So the Dark Iron Dwarves are like an actual thing, right? But the Void Elves, if you just play the scenario, there's like 5 of them.
Yeah, but I mean, there's a lot more than 5. I've been to Stormwind.
Yeah, when you go in and play, there are, but like lore-wise, there's like no reason for there to be that.
No
many.
one cares about the lore.
I know. But no, it's like, for me, where I'm just kind of like, I'm looking at it, and I'm like, yay, Horde, get this, and this, and then I'm like, I want to have a Void Elf monk, but then I'm like, there makes no sense for there to be this many Void Elves, like with the cinematic.
All about that suspension of disbelief.
But I will say it's kind of interesting because I was really, really excited for the allied races, and now that they're actually here, I'm kind of underwhelmed with what we have so far, because like, okay, the High Mountain well, first off, I personally do feel like all of the allied race like racial talents are super OP. Like, I really wish I could be a Void Elf, like, on my DK, just so that I could have their racial, like, with the extra mobility. Same thing with High Mountain Tauren, and their...
Having a charge, yeah.
Yeah, having their charge. That's not, like, it's not even based on one thing, it's just charge forward for 1 full second. So it's like, that extra movability is crazy, especially in, like, PvP with the Void Elves. Because not only do they get the extra movement, but they also get the fact that their abilities for like warlocks and mages don't get slowed down. And with the rework in Legion of PvP and not having that like that extra like get out of everything for humans, I feel like what we're gonna see is the majority of people going Void Elf for like 2v2, 3v3s, like actual competitive PvP in WoW.
I mean, I don't know. I play one of the worst PvP classes. I don't think Demon Hunters really, they're up to snuff with the rest of them. It's pretty hard. So when you put a mage in front of me, it's really difficult for me to do anything as it is. So these Void Elf changes, they're pretty ridiculous in my eyes. You know what I mean?
I get you. Yeah, when I'm looking at it, it's like,
that was a joke.
Yeah, I know.
That was a joke, a comedy error.
Yeah, like, it's BS. Your Demon Hunter is insane for PvP. The only thing holding you back is how bad you are.
The only thing holding me back is my own self.
And your shit PvP.
That's fine. Yeah, I'm pretty underwhelmed by the allied races too, because, just I don't. I'm still not 100% on board for having there be qualifications to unlock a feature of a game. And I know we talked about it, and that there are like pretty valid reasons on why you would have to do it. But I still think like it's kind of lame for something like a race to be locked behind a gate. It's different for like armor or transmogs or like I don't know mounts or whatever. But I think a race is just different, regardless of how much it maybe fits into the lore that you have to do it.
I'm in like a different spot where when they first even announced the allied races, they said these are not normal races. Like there's something different will be with them, and with how they've been saying it, this is meant to be something for the veteran players. This is something that's meant to be for, the people that put in the time and want to learn the story and do everything. Like, they're not necessarily there for the people that just joined during Legion and barely haven't even touched the reputation or anything at all. That's not what they're being made for. And that's something they stressed when they first made them and they first announced them.
Right.
So that's something that I'm kind of like, I'm on this weird edge for, because I'm like, first off, like, if we go back, like, if I want to go get an old title or I want to go get an old mount, I still have to go back and do the work for it. And while it's a race, I feel like the only reason we're looking at it differently is because it's a race, and it's not like a piece of gear or something like that.
It's like, you don't, like, I don't know, that kind of thing, I don't really like gating, but I understand why they would do it, so, I mean, it is what it is. Got to get you have to kind of get the rep done, do what you have to do. But anyone that knows me knows that I do not like grinding in any kind of game.
Yeah, you don't like it at all. And I do believe that when BFA comes out, they should, like, fully comes out, not just the pre-order, they should change it slightly. Like, I think if you do a world quest, you should get, like, 1,000 EXP. I mean, 1,000 rep, right? Like, make it way easier, because at the end of the day, like, I completely agree that we need to be able to go back and do old content, but if I can, get gear or do things to get ready for the next raid expansion, things like that, like, I'd rather be building my own character than going back and just doing all these kind of weird side projects.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, like, especially with, I don't want to say, like, the abilities are overpowered, but if someone is trying to, like, get Gladiator in PvP, being a Void Elf isn't going to, like, it's definitely going to help. And I don't want to say it's going to help, but it's going to make that high-end player's life a little bit easier. And at that point, I feel like it actually is a gated piece of content. It's kind of how I feel about Legendaries right now, with the fact of, like, I took a long hiatus from WoW, and now coming back, and there's people that have 20 Legendaries, and I have 5. So it's like, I only have one that's considered, like, a tier 1 Legendary.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of weird stuff that they did in Legion, but, I mean, coming from someone who just started playing Legion, it doesn't seem that weird to me sometimes. It depends. Like, there are some stuff like Titan Forging and War Forging that I think are pretty dumb and probably shouldn't exist anymore, at least at the extent that they exist. Because, I mean, I just don't like the idea of gear dropping and being Titan Forged up to ridiculous amounts. It just isn't that good.
Yeah, no, it's really interesting because, like, a few months ago when you weren't raiding and all you did was, like, RP, it was a completely different story. It was like, oh, I can get the, like, you didn't understand why I was so against it.
I'm gonna grab a drink.
Go for it. But yeah, no, like, a few months ago, Harrison literally all he did was roleplay. Like, he didn't do anything else, and for him it was like, oh, I don't care about that in this. And now, like, he's seeing it from my perspective, and he's like, yeah, like, maybe Titan Forging, War Forging shouldn't be specifically in the game with how much leverage you can actually give. Like, I know someone, like, I've seen people that are like 950, 960 eye level purely from doing Argus and doing, like, Titan Forging.
Right. Yeah. And I mean, I don't have a problem with people having access to good stuff. I just think that you have to kind of earn the stuff. Not saying I've earned it more than anyone else, but you know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
and I think that kind of comes down to like another thing that we have down. I'm not really going to change the subject on this because I feel like it still kind of goes the same. Is like grinding in games, where it's really interesting because the fact that if you look at like mop grind for like Exalted Reputation and compare it to like Legion, it's honestly nothing. Like back then it was like weekly or daily world quests. I mean not world quests, but like singular quests, and you'd be doing like 2 or 3 at a time. Now every day I can get on and do like 5 to 7 world quests, get like a solid like 1,000 or so EXP. And still, if I do like the Kirin Tor world quest, I get 1,500 more. If I go do things like that, like there's so much more ways to do it. Like I was reading an article by someone who was just like, we need, it was something like we need less easy rep grind in Legion in BFA compared to Legion. And it's really funny when we talk about it, and it's like, is it too much? And it's like. But then at the same time, I remember like Wrath of the Lich King, where I throw on a tabard, go into a dungeon, and boom, I get all the XP that I want. So I don't know, it's interesting. Like rep grinds in WoW, but at the same time, like in a lot of MMOs, especially World of Warcraft, every single thing that you do is a grind. Like at the end of the day, if you want mythic gear, you're just grinding out bosses. You're just grinding out for that better gear.
I don't have a problem with grinding. I think that like. It's the balance in what you get for the grind.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you have to equate the reward equal to the grind, is what I think. So, for example, is the new race equal to the amount of grinding it takes to get it? That's a question for each person. Like, is it worth it? I don't know. Is, getting your tier set worth it to grind out and do all that stuff? So you have to decide what is worth grinding for and what's not.
I think what's interesting too when it comes to like the rep grind as well, it's interesting coming from like your aspect where you haven't really even touched Suramar yet.
Nope.
Like you haven't, like you definitely haven't done it in Consurgent. And you haven't even touched, like, you maybe have like a 1 quest into Good Samaritan. So, like, for you,
Rough
like,
times.
this is completely fresh. Like, it's going to take you a while to get through everything. Where for me, I'm like, I did it as I went. Like, as I was gearing, I was using Suramar to gear. I was using all, these different quest lines, things like that. So it's like, the time came along and all I had to do was finish up Light of the Army of Light in Augustine Reach. And I have all of the allied races unlocked.
And by the time I started,
that was bullshit. I can't believe I just did that. That was so dumb.
By the time I started,
oh my god, I don't know who Night Shady is, but hashtag Harrison questing. Thank you. Oh my god.
By the time I, oh my god. By the time I started doing gear, Argus was already out, so I took the easiest path, which probably wasn't the best idea, and went straight to Argus because of how easy gear was to get. I was like, why would I do all this nonsense on the shore? If I could just get better stuff from Argus anyways. And
oh, hi Mel.
Hi.
We died.
So,
but no, you have like a really good point. Like I remember, I played hardcore back in WoD, and then I took a break, and I had gotten my character to 110, but that's it. I got to 110 and I was done. And so when I came back, I think I started at 860 when Argus came out.
Mm-hmm.
And so I would do Argus. And then when I finished there, I'd go do Good Samaritan. I went and got my Pathfinder and everything. But while I was doing that and worrying about the gameplay, you were RPing. Which, it's one of those things that, like, everyone plays the game differently. But at the same time, there was pieces of content that you literally weren't even touching.
Right, and I don't know if that would have changed if I like thought I needed it more. Like, because when the announcement came out, I still didn't like go and do it. Like
Yeah, you were just like, yeah, I'll get it sooner or later.
yeah. I didn't really start doing it until pre-purchase came out. I'm like, oh no, it's here.
Right.
And
Like, now I actually have to do this stuff.
yeah, it's yeah.
I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. Slow motion, slow motion, slow motion. All right, now I'm gonna fall immediately. Oh no. I don't trust anything.
It's actually funny because like I
Oh fuck! Why would you do that?
I boosted
God damn it.
a mage with the new thing on Alliance, and so I was like, okay, well, you know, you only start out with like, I don't know, 870-ish gear or whatever, so like not really anything like good for current stuff. And so I'm working on like, I'll just see how like Suramar is on this because I need a gear anyways. And it's still, everything they're giving me is like around 860, so it's still not anything I can use. So it's still almost just as worthless. Like I almost feel like it was leveling content, or it should have been leveling content.
See, the thing was though, is you have to realize too that like that 860 gear,
Yeah.
that was high gear when the game came out, right? Like, yeah, we have fucking 930 now, but like, what, like Nighthold, not Nighthold, but like, what, Emerald Nightmare only gave, like Emerald Nightmare gave like 860 or some shit like that. So the thing was that when it came out, that the gear that it was giving was good.
Right.
And then plus you use it on top of like your class hall stuff where you can like increase the chance of getting better gear. And sir,
You can do that?
yeah, you probably have it honestly. You probably don't even know.
I don't even know.
Oh come on, no. Okay, but yeah, like, and that's the thing too is you're looking at it in the fact of like you're like, "Oh, I need to get this to get my Nightborn," when before people were looking at as this is an awesome piece of lore, and it's an actual part of like the game story and everything, and everyone looks at like those pieces of content differently, and because of where you are, the content's different.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't do any of that nonsense. I like barely did. I didn't even do anything on the Broken Shore. I don't have my class mount. I don't have anything ready for Pathfinder, really.
Which is hilarious every time I see you like messing with your Alliance character, and I'm like, you literally don't even have like, you haven't even completed the quest lines yet for these.
Yeah, but I mean, like, my character is, you know, 950, you know, raid ready. I don't want to do that content. I'm worried about endgame stuff. And I know some of that is endgame, but it's like...
That is endgame, though. Like, that is endgame content.
Your content. Bad content.
Thanks.
That's what I do when I start losing arguments. I just start saying insults.
So, wait, hold up.
Uh-huh.
Is every morning you already losing?
I lose every morning when I
Because
wake up.
you literally wake up. I don't even say a word to you.
Waking up
say,
is losing.
Like, in every morning, you say to me, Ben, more like hen or bad or fuck you. And I'm sitting there.
I just want you to start your morning right.
Is that what it is? Like, I literally don't even say a word to you. I'm like, I'm still asleep, so I just ignore your existence. Like, and you're just like, I hate you. And I'm like, I hate you too.
You
bud.
go to bed early and you wake up late.
We go to
and
bed
you're
at like
tired.
2 or 3 a.m.
Yeah.
But I feel like if I never said I'm tired, you would never actually go to bed.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't think you're gonna make it.
Nah, dude. So
Oh,
I slow down
hey.
so I get the boost. This is horrible.
Oh my god, you suck so bad.
You've never even played this game
That's,
before.
doesn't mean you can't suck.
Bruh.
How was that?
I don't know, but it was scary.
Okay. So, you know, it's a lot of World of Warcraft talk. I think we need to move on to, you know, unlocking our potential, because I think that's really the theme of what we're talking about. You know what I mean? Like all this quests,
I
all this end
listening
the
to
game
you
stuff.
speak hurts me. I just get
All
destroyed.
this end game. It's really about unlocking your potential as a player, right?
So Harrison's
You know
pissed
who-
about Dragon Ball Super.
You know who else needed to unlock their potential? Gohan. Twice.
Wait, I thought we were gonna talk about like freaking Topo going.
Oh, we'll talk about Topo. We'll talk about that guy. Oh, no.
Got it. Oh my god.
So, Dragon Ball Super, good show. I recommend it. I have a good time watching it. It's not anything that's for someone looking for an intellectual show. Not someone who's like looking to.
It's not Rick
think
and
too
Morty,
much,
you know.
It's not that high level intellectual Rick and Morty, but I like seeing people scream and fight each other. So
How did that work? I don't know what's.
it didn't work.
Damn it.
How did that work? Didn't actually work.
I didn't move forward. Okay, I didn't.
Nice. Yeah, you got it this time.
Mhm.
Yeah, really?
Yep.
Okay, I believe in you. Oh, a little bit off on that
I
one.
fucking hate you.
So, we're in the middle of the. For those who don't want spoilers, probably shouldn't listen to, Dragon Ball Super stuff. But if you are listening,
Like
then
spoiler
don't
alert, I guess. Right
Yeah,
now.
right?
Okay. Yeah, spoiler alert.
So,
Oh wait, I'm changing the current topic.
yeah, you should have done that.
Okay.
Wait, how many people are watching? At least one.
No idea. I didn't even look.
Should we look?
Dragon Ball spoilers.
Should we look at how many people aren't watching us?
Sure. Let's look at how many people aren't watching us.
Okay.
Okay, so they're currently. Oh wow! I literally actually won't show me. What's going on?
I thought it was 145 and I almost freaked out.
You almost freaked out. Okay, so we have three
Three.
people. Okay.
That's more than I've seen.
Bye now.
No.
What? Okay.
That's
I don't know. So
more
we have.
people than showed to my birth.
So we have 3 people watching. So if we take the 8 billion people that are on this world,
It's
we
like
have-
it's like 0.5%.
it's 0.5%. It's
And
not even that.
It's 0.5%. And so we're in the middle. We're in the end of the Tournament of Power, and there's only like 10 minutes left in the show.
It's less than that, dude. I think it's like 7 minutes.
Okay, I
left.
think there's 7 minutes left until the end of the tournament of the show. However, each episode is 1 minute at a time, because at the end of each episode they tell you how much time is left. At the beginning they tell you. So every episode is a minute at a time, which is kind of, that's Dragon Ball for you. They're gonna stretch it out a little bit.
I can't. I'm losing now.
Yeah, now
I'm progressing.
now you're losing.
Dude, what are you talking about?
Man, we're looking at the logs after this.
We want to get hit? Boy.
So anyway, yeah, they're at the end of the Tournament of Power, which is
What just happened? That was BS. I'm slowing
if
down
you're
every
not
time I fall
paying
down.
attention and you're still like watching, don't care about spoilers. It's just a big tournament for all. I think there's 12 universes that are competing, right? Something like that.
There are 12 universes, but only 8 of them are competing.
Okay, 8 universes competing. All of them, but the winning universe get erased, and it's like a battle royale with all
So it's the Hunger Games.
No.
10 people from each universe. The strongest people fight it out in a big giant arena, where you can't kill anyone. You can just knock them off the arena. And so we're down to the last 2 universes. Of course, you got Goku, Goku's universe, Universe 7.
Yep.
And we got Universe 11 with the
Pride Troopers.
the Pride social Pride Troopers.
Social Pride Troopers?
Yes.
Oh, wow, okay.
And some could call them warriors, but either way,
We're trying to get us already banned off of
yeah, I
Twitch?
want to get us demonetized as quickly
We're
as
not
possible.
even monetized yet, dude.
Demonetized.
Damn.
I want to owe Twitch money by the end of the stream.
Okay, it's my PayPal that's connected to this, so I think
Exactly. That's why I want to do it.
this is horrible.
It's fine. You didn't make it.
Okay.
Oh, you made it.
Oh, yeah, didn't I? Oh, no, it's the egg one. Okay.
Oh yeah, the egg one. Now I gotta pay attention. Too early, my dude.
Was it? Was it really too early?
I don't know.
360.
I thought you totally jumped off at the end there.
Nope. Let's watch that instant replay through the OBS.
Okay, so what is it? There's 4 people left for Universe 7, 2 for Universe 11.
Yep.
And they're fighting this this Lorax looking guy.
It is the Lorax.
It's
not
actually the Lorax.
Yeah.
Danny DeVito, all of it. He has the mustache. His name's Topo. First of all, if your name's Topo, I'm already not taking you seriously.
Okay,
So-
dude, Topo's great.
Okay, but I don't care. Anyone named Topo, I'm not taking seriously.
Okay.
Like, just no.
I'm trying to remember how to do this one.
Frieza's doing his thing. Everybody loves Frieza. Beating him up, and he oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Can I jump over it? Oh, wait, no, it's behind. Okay.
So he gets beat up, and it looks like he's gonna lose, and then all of a sudden, he awakens his god powers of godliness.
And he becomes a god of destruction.
And he becomes a god of destruction, stronger than anyone. And he's completely immune to all attacks. And it's the dumbest thing I've seen in my life. And I turned to Ben while watching this, and I said, Ben, this is an example of dumbass shit. And I say that a lot when things get there, because there's times when you're just looking at something, you're like, you know what? I can still like this, but this is dumbass shit. That's okay.
That's literally what Dragon Ball is right now.
Like I love it, but it is some
Dumbass
some not good content. Yeah?
Oh, made it.
Nice job. So overall, I think that Super's done a lot of things that I like. And originally I didn't like the show at all, so I'm glad that I, gave it more of a chance and actually ended up liking it. I definitely it's definitely the show if you care a lot about the side characters from Z, like the Z Warriors, all that kind of stuff. Because it kind of brings them back to relevancy and makes it less about just Goku. So it kind of expands on that, which is pretty nice. And, it's just, you want to see people yell at each other. And that we've already established that's basically my thing. So, do you have any thoughts on that?
I would say there's I have this love-hate relationship with Super right now because I need to do this one better. What's going on right now is with how they're setting everything up. First off, they introduced this character that essentially is supposed to be unbeatable for Goku, right? Let's be honest. Right now we have Goku and Vegeta both going at Jiren. Neither of them can do anything, and Topo was kind of he was introduced as the leader, but he was also introduced as kind of I don't want to say
Fodder.
What? Yeah, kind of fodder. That's what he felt like at first.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, they even at the very beginning, they're LOL, him and Goku beat him, and now when the tournament of power actually happened, less than 40 hours later, we can't beat him. So it's as if we keep introducing these characters that are just overpowered, that have no right to be overpowered. So it's because Topo was getting his ass kicked by Frieza in 17.
Yeah.
And now it's bruh.
Now no one stands a chance against him.
Yeah, now he's literally immortal.
I'm like, oh, it's a little questionable on that one.
And we still have Jiren over there who's I'm using half of my power.
It seems like, I don't know, it seems like they're gonna have to do some nonsense. It's what they like to call in the Naruto community, talk no jutsu is what's gonna happen. I feel like that's definitely what's gonna need to happen.
Well, I feel like what's gonna happen, because we only have 7 minutes left, right? And Jiren hasn't even tried. And if Jiren was trying, wouldn't they have already beat them?
I mean, maybe.
So, right. So it's kind of and we've had so many power-ups already in this thing with freaking Super Vegeta Blue now, which I'm personally getting to this point that it's somehow 17 and Gold Frieza will take out Topo, or like both of them will go, and then Jiren will take out Topo himself, and it's gonna end 2-1 with Seven only winning because Vegeta and Goku are still alive.
Nah. It's got to be a 1v1 with Goku and Jiren.
But how the hell are we gonna like? There's no way we can beat Jiren.
Ultra Instinct.
But even Ultra Instinct, Jiren didn't have to go full power.
True, but I mean, that's because Goku ran out of Ultra Instinct.
Still, I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel about it.
I don't know either. I mean, definitely something looking forward to. But I think a new episode comes out today, doesn't it?
Does it?
I thought it was every Saturday.
Dude, I don't know. My experience with Super is that I just like wait for everyone to freak out and then I go and read up on what happened. Like I haven't been watching just because I'm so behind on it. Like I think we finally hit like episode 90. There's like 130 episodes out right now. So I don't know. So then we need to finish catching up to it. Because if there is a new one, we're probably like at this point I'm just gonna watch them now. Like
I've been watching them just on my own.
Yep.
The new ones.
Yeah. But yeah, I need to go in and watch it because after that one, I'm like, I want to know what they're gonna do because I really wanted to continue to stick with Frieza and 17 because, like, we'll get to the Jiren Goku fight and Vegeta, sooner or later here. But right now, we need to get rid of this extremely overpowered Lorax.
He speaks for the trees, and the trees are fucking pissed. That's what that is.
The trees are fucking pissed. I don't know what I was trying to do there. But yeah.
Yeah, is there something else we wanted to try and talk about?
Dude, I have no idea. Was there anything you wanted to talk about? Any game news you can think of?
Game news. Red Dead Redemption 2 gets pushed back to 2020. You told me that.
Yeah, that's why I heard that from someone else. I'm not like I haven't read an article on it yet, but
I thought it was still in 2018, but
if it like okay, even getting pushed back again, like how many times have they pushed it back now?
I don't know. I mean, I'd rather than push it back than have it come out and be bad.
Like Final Fantasy 15.
Final Fantasy 15 is a good game, my dude. You just.
It was mediocre at best.
It was good. You just got it ruined because you didn't like Arden.
Okay, yes. If you like Arden, it's the best game in the world.
Yeah.
But if you care, right, about any other character that was introduced in the entirety of that game,
Noctis is fine.
What?
Noctis is a good character.
Dude, they screwed over Noctis as a character at the end too, in my opinion.
How?
Okay, let's get into this. All right.
Yeah, we're talking about Final Fantasy 15.
Okay, Final Fantasy, fucking current topic, but I don't know what I just did.
Yeah?
Yeah, it just broke the game. There we go. Okay.
So, spoiler warning for Final Fantasy 15.
It's been out for a while. I don't think spoiler warnings.
Yeah, so have you. You've been out for a while.
Dude, I guess so. I have been out for a while. Sorry, make sure this isn't important. Did we get tagged in it?
We get...
Everyone. Oh,
CSGO
in-house? Okay. Current topic. Final Fantasy 15.
I think people left us during that.
What?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did people leave us during that good old...
Nope.
No. Oh, they're committed.
They're committed. Okay. Yes. So, let's talk about this, okay? And why...
I love this game so much, I've named every single one of my WoW characters after someone from Final Fantasy 15.
Okay, so when I first saw Final Fantasy, like when Final Fantasy 15's first trailer came out, I was a wee 9-year-old boy. Okay? I saw this awesome freaking trailer of this dude jumping around with all this stuff. I followed the development of this game for 10 years. Alright? I was ready. When the game finally got a release date, I was like, this is going to be awesome. Then when it finally did come out, I bought it, got a collector's edition, was ready to go, and then life kind of took control, and I had to take a long break. But before I took the long break, I had 20 hours of gaming, and I wasn't even out of that first area yet. I think it was chapter 7 in those first 20 hours.
Right.
So it was amazing, right? They introduced like these 4 like knight characters. There's this dude who's like the guy who like developed all the Magitech technology. You've got all 4, these awesome people. We're still going after Lunafreya. Like Iris' best girl. Like there's all this stuff going on. Okay.
Right.
And like even like that hunter chick is brought in. Like there's so many things happening and so much potential for everything that's going on. Suddenly, it's like, all right, once you hit this point, you're not going to be able to go back for a while. Okay, that's fine. And next thing I know, I go to this new place, and it still feels like as if there's going to be a lot of stuff going on, right? And then we figure out you're there for like 20 minutes at the most.
Well, there's still a bunch of side quests there you can go do.
Right. But like story-wise, okay?
You're not there
like,
for long, no.
Story-wise, I was on the boat to go there longer than I was there.
Yeah, well.
Okay? Then we get put on this train, okay? Like, there's still clues going on. Like when like when Ignis loses his eyesight, that's like a really big development thing, right? Gladio getting pissed off, right? All this stuff going on. Lunafreya dying, like there's a lot of things going on. That's like, this is crazy. But the second that all of that happens, it's like the game becomes completely linear. There's no more open world. There's no more side quests. There's all of a sudden all these like awesome people that have been introduced disappear. Like I was ready to have to like fight these 4 like Magitech knights, and there was one that I knocked out. That's it. The dude who like did the Magitech stuff, like we never see him again. We never get to fight the Emperor. Like the Emperor just disappears.
No, you fight the Emperor.
I know we do, right? But I don't think it was impactful at all. Okay? Like all of a sudden, like literally the entire game changes with one line. And that's Arden talking about immortality. And then all of a sudden the game is no longer about Noctis and taking down the Empire and bringing back like everything. It hard switches to this game is about Arden.
Yeah.
Okay? And if you like Arden, if you like people who are just ignorant assholes...
Wow, okay.
Which is like, what? It's true. Who, like, literally are, like, your favorite characters in games.
He's not even like that, though.
How?
He's a salty boy. That's the best way to describe his character.
Okay,
his salty
okay.
boy.
So if you like salty boys, alright, then you'll love Final Fantasy 15. Okay?
I'm the saltiest boy.
Yes.
I put salt in my drinks.
No, Mel does that.
That's fine.
But so what happens is you get to this point where it's like, if you don't like Arden Kalem as a character, there's no like the rest of that game is just bad in my opinion. Like I feel like we took all of the story and just scratched it away. It was just kind of like, all right, this is what the game's about now.
It's your fault.
How is that my fault?
Because... Wow.
I can't believe that just happened. but like legit, how is that my fault for the game forgetting about all the story that it had developed?
I don't think it forgot about it. I just don't think you liked the villain.
No. That's where you don't get it. I actually love Arden. Okay? I love Arden. He's awesome. Mm-hmm. Okay? What I don't love is when they forget about the story that they've developed this entire time.
How do they forget about it? That's what I'm saying.
Because literally I can name 5 characters off the top of my head that show up at the beginning of the game and then are never even mentioned again.
That's oh man, I don't know this actual psychology term. Should I just go for it and
Sure.
say a complete wrong term?
Yes, I'm ready.
It's like fucking Schrodinger's pistol or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's probably not the name of it.
Schrodinger's box.
No, it's something with a pistol.
Okay.
And the point of it is that if you introduce something in the story, by the end of like the next act, you're supposed to use it, or else it's bad storytelling.
Yeah.
So I think, oh my god, okay. I think your complaint is that they introduce things in the story that nothing ever comes out of.
Exactly. Yeah.
And that's a fallacy of like writing.
But
so
to say,
I can
yeah,
understand you not liking.
Yeah,
it.
like you're giving it like a scientific writing term, but in reality, that's literally all it is the fact that it's like that's just bad storytelling. And I
wasn't upset that you like. I don't think there's anything wrong with saying like the story was done badly because like they admitted they're like, yeah, we did the story pretty badly. Like we wish we could go back and fix that. And they're trying to with like DLC, but it's not the same.
Right, and the fact is that I feel like if I finish the game, I should be happy with it, and I should want to be like, I want to go play the DLC because wow, the game did so good. Like the game was so good.
Yeah.
I don't want to be like this is like it actually feels like the game is incomplete in my honest opinion.
Probably is.
Right.
I was more bummed out that it ruined your enjoyment of the entire game because there is a lot of that game that is like really solid and good.
Yeah, it really sucks, but it's like it literally was like the second half of that game was so like there's things like the early on in the game where all the stuff's going on and I'm like the combat's great and I can jump around, I do this and I do that and this is cool and that's cool, and then we suddenly get to the spot though that it's like holy shit, how am I supposed to do this? Come on. But like and we did it. Okay. But, like, when it gets to this point where now we have... Oh, so all of our weapons are taken away from us.
Yeah. My ear was itchy.
All of our weapons are taken away from us. All the powers that we've been using are gone. The entire aspect of there being 4 of us together is gone. It's like... And the only thing that's keeping us moving is Arden yelling at us, like, because we're little bitches. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing right here. That's just, to me, that's super bad, like, storytelling.
Right, I was just like, oh, you can always go back and do other stuff, which is, like, what I was trying to say, but...
Yeah. Oh, okay. Let's see, let's try this again. But yeah, at least for me, I'm like, if something like that happens... It just ruins it for me. Like I've had games where I'm like everything's good and then something stupid like that happens and I just stop playing. Like,
well, Ben, sometimes you don't play the game plays you.
I guess it did. It played me out of $60 in 10 years of my life.
I mean, better than Mighty Number 9.
Oh my god, $250 and all of my respect for Kickstarter. Like,
I mean.
Stop.
Want to talk about bad games?
Don't talk to me about concept, okay?
I can go down.
Wait a minute. What's through here? Come on, let's do it. Okay.
Yeah, my number 9 is a little bit of a tragedy that Ben got himself into. Yeah?
Yeah.
Lived.
Wait, is it that? Or is it actually IES?
No, it's Y.
Okay.
You're putting it into the chat.
Leaved. What?
You're putting it into the chat.
What do you mean I'm putting it into the chat?
Look at how bad
I know. I need to fix it. Settle. God.
This is the most unprofessional. Wow. You fixed it. That's for sure. Okay.
There we go. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay.
So, Ben, I have no experience with Kickstarter, so why don't you go and tell me about Kickstarter?
All right. So, I have funded, let's see here, 3 games on Kickstarter. Those 3 games are Hyper Light Drifter, amazing game, okay?
Wait, is that the meme?
What?
That it's live instead of...
Oh my god, I never fixed it.
I didn't know if that was the meme.
No, I never fixed it. But okay, so I have done 3 games on Kickstarter. Hyper Light Drifter, amazing game, was like one of the best. I think it's considered like one of the best indie games of all time now. 75 bucks. Stonehearth, which the company is now owned by Riot, I'm pretty sure, that made that.
Oh, okay.
They still update Steam pretty regularly. At least I'm pretty sure. I haven't played it in a while, just because when I started, like when the game came out in alpha, it was literally you played until the game breaks. I'm not kidding. Like, awesome game though. Think kind of like it's like a world creator kind of thing. It's I don't think the best way to say it. Anyways, I loved the game. Like, to be honest, I love the game. I think it's great. I don't know what's going on. But 75 bucks for that one as well. I need to go back and download it again and try out all the new stuff. But they did a great job. And then finally, Mighty number 9. I am a hardcore Mega Man fanboy. Growing up, Mega Man 2 was one of the games that...
He's a Mega Boy.
I'm a Mega Boy. That got me into so many different things. Okay? And I just love Mega Man. So when you tell me all of these, like God, the original Mega Man developer came in, wait for it.
Waiting for it.
Yeah, when the developers came in and they were telling me, we get told like, yeah, it's like all of this different stuff is being brought in, and oh yeah, I think like the actual goal comes, but like it was an all-star cast, right? Like it was amazing, these people they had for this. I was so ready. I'm like here is all of my money. $250. I like. There was a lot of big stuff too, and I think there's a lot of things that I never actually got from this either, like promotional things. Like we were supposed to get an actual like original like Super Nintendo box, the manual, all of these crazy things were just never given.
It's pretty messed up.
Yeah, and wait, it's behind, isn't it? Yep, it's this one. So it's just like. I was definitely one of those people that like when I finally got the game, I was really excited. I'm like, here we go, let's do this. And then when I'm like, this is just a super shitty Mega Man clone. I'm like, how dare thee? Like, yeah, my number 9 was bad. I actually never beat it. I got to the final boss, and the final boss isn't hard. It's just like miraculously annoying, and I'm like, this isn't worth my time, and I just never went back.
Did you have like that stage of denial where you're like, oh, it's so good, and then you're like, oh, it's not?
Well, because of how much money I gave, it was like I was in all the demos. I was in, I mean, not the demos, but like the alpha and the beta, and at first I'm like I was in denial. I'm like, this is totally okay, like, because there's stuff they're going to fix. And then they went like radio silent, right? Like for months. And there was no new like developer builds or anything that I could mess with and play with. And so when the final game came out, and I'm like, this is literally the exact same as the alpha. Like, and the thing was too is like, do you know like what was so different? Like why it was so bad?
Controls.
Controls, but like, okay, so you of course no.
You went over it, my dude.
I went over it. One of the things about Mega Man is that you go and you get the boss abilities. That was so cool about it. Like, you beat Cutman, and now you can freaking throw the scissors, or whatever it was.
Yeah.
With Mighty Number 9 on the hand, they were like, every single thing that you beat, you'll be able to use. So let's say I beat like this guy that has a Gatling gun. I now get a Gatling gun with like a certain amount of ammo that I can use.
Okay.
So it's like, that sounds sweet, right? And then the game came out and they didn't do that. Like, the game came out and it's just like, hey guys, let's get, your freaking make. I hate this game. I'm like, I don't even, like, honestly, the game was so bad I erased it from my memory. I don't even remember if you get the boss's abilities. I just remember playing it and being sad. Like,
I remember listening to a podcast of people who all put in hundreds of dollars into the Kickstarter, and they were like, "They're oh my god, it comes out tomorrow," and I remember them being so excited, saying how good it's gonna be, and then like a week later they did a podcast and they were like, "That was so bad."
yeah, it really was. I think the thing was too is the game's extremely short. Okay. And they originally tried
Sonic Forces short, or
pretty much
Okay.
I think I played the entire thing except for beating the final boss in like a day, not even a day, like a few hours.
oh, rough times.
Yeah. So like games like Cluster Truck, I'm not gonna lie, there's only like 10 worlds and we're already at World 8-5. Like, but this game was like $15 when it came out. Like, oh my god, that's one of my favorite levels. Okay. But this game, it's a fun arcade game, you know? It's not sitting here going, we're some of the best developers of gaming in history, right? And we're going to make a game for you amazing people. Like, this was a work of love that these, you know, they put into this and did. And Mighty Number 9 was, let's go make money.
Right.
Like, and that's what, like, I think hurt so much about it, is that it was like, I wasn't gonna make it. I think all of us felt like we were used. like I remember where, like, so the point, like, at I think it was E3, so one of the things about Mighty Number 9 is that it was like, this was Mighty Number 9, right? And all the different people were like Mighty Number Blank and, you know, all this, and all the people that went to the event at like E3 all got like shirts or something with like a different Mighty Number on the back. And like, so the PR for this was insane, you know?
Like, they did a good job.
Like, they did an amazing job in the PR, and everyone was like so ready. Like, it's something like, but then the game flopped so bad that on Amazon you can get like the $150 collector's edition of it for like cheaper than the actual game.
Feels bad.
Yeah. So I don't know. It's like, I still got a Kickstarter and go, I want to play this card. You know, I want to fund this card game or this video game, and oh my god, I got saved.
But
and,
you have flashbacks, war flashbacks.
right? Like, Mighty Number 9 has made me not want to trust these small indie developers. I'm not gonna. How am I? What the fuck? I have to go so far ahead now. And it's really shitty because I feel like Kickstarter, like, yeah, there's a lot of stupid stuff on it. Like, shout out to like iDubbbz' like Kickstarter, like old Kickstarter crap stuff, you know. But like, what's the point of having these things? You know, like, I wish it never happened because I feel like Kickstarter's credibility would have been a lot higher still. Because, I mean, there's stuff like, what was it? At one point, there was these guys that put out a, like, $300, like, 3D printer, and everyone freaked out, and everyone wanted to get it and try it, and then they literally just went radio silent and never gave the money back to anyone.
The coolest cooler.
Yeah. Okay, let's be honest. It is the coolest cooler, but, like, who needs a cool cooler? Like...
Well, I mean, and we can get... Oh!
What? Oh, cool! Thank you. Oh no!
It was Mini Ninja, right?
Yeah, Mini Ninja. Here, make a shout out. Say thank you to them while I fail horribly.
Thank you for the follow, Mini Ninja.
Yeah,
There
there
you
you go.
do that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You did so good. I'm so proud of you.
So proud of me,
I'm so proud of you.
man.
It makes me wonder now. I'm like, did we miss any? I hope. Okay,
I've
it's
been-
us.
I've been
I
paying
doubt it.
attention.
Oh, were you? Okay, good.
Yeah. I've been paying some attention.
Okay, I've been talking and dying.
Yeah.
Cluster truck. Okay,
And if I haven't been paying attention, just pretend I have and don't tell Ben.
I'm just checking. Okay, cool. I'm making sure we didn't miss anything.
So I don't know. I've always been hesitant about putting my money on Kickstarter just because, one, I don't like putting my money in the hands of other people. I like wasting it myself. And two, I never found indie games to like. I've never found an indie game that I felt like was that good.
Really?
Like, I've never played, like, the most amazing indie game I've probably played is like Undertale.
Yeah, Undertale was an insane success.
And I didn't put any money in that. I just heard about it and was like, wow, okay, that's awesome. And I mean, I paid for the game, so in my mind, that's enough support. Like, I bought your game, like, you know.
I can agree with that, because I think one of the things about Kickstarter originally was to give these people like these people that didn't have the money in the first place to be like, here is the money that you need to make this amazing idea that you literally would not be able to do without us. And now it feels more like Shark Tank. Like, I feel like they're going on, they're like, here's the assets, here's what we have now. Will you spend $300 to get 15% of our company? Like,
well, it's I think people on Kickstarter don't realize how much money they need either. Like, sometimes when you're making a game, you need like ridiculous amounts of money that you just don't realize you need, and then you have to come back to Kickstarter multiple times.
Actually, to go along with that, that was another thing Mighty Number 9 did wrong, was that they were like, they started trying to fund a game while Mighty Number 9 was out. While they were still developing that. While as well, like, they started trying to do their own funding on their website as well, outside of Kickstarter. And it's like, what are you trying to do here? Now we're sitting here talking about this, I just remembered I did kickstart one other thing. Okay. There's a band called I Fight Dragons. Awesome, like, kind of, they're like a pop group, honestly, like a boy band.
Okay.
I kickstarted them. They were awesome. I actually have their record. The record, like the actual like entire record portfolio thing is really awesome. They did a great job on it. They talked to everyone constantly. When the band almost broke up in the process, they were honest with everyone. Like, I have all their signatures. Like, they were sweet. And that's the thing that makes me want to go back and do it again. The problem is that because of the fact that it was on a record, and I didn't have a record player, and I messed up and actually never got my MP3 like copy of the album, I've never actually listened to the album to this day.
Well, you gotta bring the record when you come visit me. I have a record player.
Dude, I own a record player now, and I still have yet to listen to it.
What?
Yeah, I own every one of their albums. I've listened to everything except for that album, the one that my voice is literally on in a chorus.
I just listen to trumpet music on repeat, to be honest.
You just listen to Epic Sax Guy. No!
That's not trumpet music.
I know, but literally earlier you're listening to Epic Sax Guy.
Well, that was a remix, actually. It was a trap remix of that.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Okay, that sounds great.
So, moral of the story, Kickstarter, buyer beware kind of deal.
One other thing that
Yeah.
Okay, this wasn't Kickstarter, Indiegogo. Have you ever seen those like Axiom cat headphones?
Oh no,
dude! I own a pair.
Oh no.
They were definitely not meant for guys.
Yeah. You don't think so?
No, they hurt my head.
Ooh.
They're too small. But the quality isn't that bad. The cat, like the fact that the
maybe they're not meant for your type of guy.
But the ears on them, the quality is actually really good. Like, they're a really cool piece of hardware. They're not a good headphone.
So not a good piece of hardware.
No. They're really cool. Like, they're a well-built, cool piece of hardware. Like,
it's a good piece of plastic, just shitty headphones.
Exactly.
So bad hardware.
No, Final Fantasy 15, good combat system, shitty game.
Yeah, it just means it has a bad story and it has okay mechanics.
Right. So it was a good piece of hardware. It just really wasn't for me.
Okay, that's different than it's bad.
Well, no. Like I said, the speaker quality was good. What?
Ben, when you die, do you want to be put into an urn, like a tree urn, and be grown into a tree?
No, I want a Viking burial.
I'm not doing that.
I don't need you to do it. Elise won't do it either. So, I don't know. When I die, I want a Viking burial. Can someone make sure that happens? Cool, thanks.
And did you tell Elise about our plan?
What's the plan?
You know the plan.
Oh, yeah.
Does she know?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
But I heard her moving, so now I'm afraid.
Oh, yeah?
She's sleeping. She's, like, so tired. Okay.
Okay, I want this on record on stream. Right?
Okay.
So, Ben, We've agreed we're gonna pretend to be gay.
Wait.
So that we can-
Why would you say that on record, on stream, if you want to pretend?
Because these people are gonna have our back. They'll be our cover.
What the
So
hell?
we need to pretend to be gay so
What-
that we just
what
never
if
have
we-
to stop being roommates.
What if we... No, oh my god, why do you keep using this as your thing? Like,
And then
if
we
we
can
pretend to be gay and
Yes.
and actually get married, then
Yeah,
we
if
can
we
live
just
together.
if we just
That's
get-
called a relationship,
we
damn it.
pretend to be
That's
gay,
called a relationship.
and then we get married, right?
No. What the... How?
It's just that easy.
Harrison. No.
Yeah.
No. I have agreed on the fake... I had to scratch my nose.
Mel won't tell anyone.
Am I? Wait.
She'll keep
Wait.
she'll keep the secret.
Wait, what is Mel am-I-ing about? I don't know.
I said we can trust these people to keep our secret.
Dude, Mel would be the first person to throw you under the bus.
Nah, she wouldn't do that.
Nah, but I mean to make fun of you. I mean...
Nah, she wouldn't do that.
Okay.
No
I
one
just-
would do that.
No? She's
Ben-
already said Harrison questing.
Ben,
In
I'm
the
the
text
least
chat.
made fun of person I know.
Holy crap. You don't know anyone.
I know people.
Bernie Sanders doesn't count.
I said hi to him.
Best friends.
Yeah. Oh, is she gonna have her back? Well,
Prob's not told you.
you can cover the front. Other people can cover the back. It's okay.
Oh.
It'll work.
What the fuck?
So I think it's a solid plan because that way we can have like. I'm not signing a prenup, by the way. So
Dude, we're not getting married.
I mean, why aren't we?
Because...
Give me one good reason.
Because I'm not gay.
Okay, yeah, but like.
But like...
Yeah, but
This-
like,
this
just
is-
do it for the meme.
Do it for the meme?
Yeah, give me a real reason.
Getting married, no homo, bro.
Give me a real reason why you wouldn't do it.
You have a girlfriend? I have a girlfriend?
Oh dang, I have one of those.
I guess so.
Yeah. You have one of those?
She's laying on the couch right now sleeping.
I just thought that was our third roommate.
Our third roommate. Here we go.
Yeah, here we go. Yeah.
Yep.
Here it is. Oh, so good. Good job.
Alright, last world.
I mean, I guess we had to beat the game.
I'm
now.
about to say at this point we're just gonna beat the game, right? Okay.
Are those like throwing up? Oh my god,
They're double horns, yep.
Ben! I don't. We're gonna demonetize for this.
We're not gonna get demonetized. This isn't YouTube.
I don't want the devil on my Twitch.
Good thing we're on mine.
I don't want the devil on our Twitch.
On our Twitch.
This is part of the agreement, Ben. Our assets are. What do you do?
I would not be able to get far enough, so I was hoping to go off the edge.
Yeah, you went off your rocker and went to the wrong place.
Bro, you don't even have a rocker.
I have a rocker roller. I'm a rock star.
I knew that joke was coming sooner or later. Okay, can we think of another topic while I'm furiously playing?
Yeah?
Yeah.
I don't want to see you do it. Okay.
Ooh, okay.
Well,
Favorite Little Debbie's.
What?
Favorite Little Debbie's.
Okay, so you know those like little like swirl chocolate cake ones that have
what are
the
we talking about?
Little Debbie's, dude.
I don't know what that is.
You don't know what a fucking Little Debbie is?
No, what are you talking
Yo,
about?
okay, so you
I'm
know,
serious.
okay, you know like,
Let's keep roll.
okay, you know like Swiss cake rolls or like
No.
the zebra cakes?
No.
Dude, you've cosmic brownies.
Okay, I know what those are.
It's the brand.
Okay. Are those
Um,
upside down crosses,
You know
Ben?
that little-
I'm calling the sister right now.
you know that little
Oh my
doll
God.
on the front? The Little Debbie's, that's how I knew I was bisexual.
Wait, what? Okay,
The Little Debbie's girl.
okay,
Um,
She was the first person I was in love with.
Oh.
babe, this is
well,
really weird. I'm
Stream confessions.
Stream confessions. You're so tired. Go to sleep.
Yeah, okay.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Shut up. Okay, but like honestly though, you know those like chocolate swirl ones, like they're like chocolate and they have like the cream in the middle, and like you can like peel off the outer edges.
So Ben, talk about your next event you're thinking about having.
In WoW?
Yeah.
Okay. So me and Harrison are part of like an RP.
All the people who are here are part of the guild, I'm guessing.
Okay, but we can still cater to the people that aren't.
Okay, so
Bitch.
no one, but alright.
Dude, no. Okay, see, that's your problem, alright? Is that you're acting as if we don't have anyone? Who is Mini Ninja?
It's Momona, I think.
See, you don't know, which means...
It is. It's the same thing as Rubina, yes.
Okay, so, but me and Harrison are part of a, like, RP WoW guild, and
RP stands for role-playing, by the way. I just put that out there. And WoW is World of Warcraft, so we can extend to those players that don't know.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
But, like, so, I don't know, the something that I want to really do is get a bunch of, like, with the new leveling system, a lot of people are leveling right now. And so I want to get a bunch of people to go run Molten Core at level 60. And I think it'd be just really stupid and really fun.
But the rule is you only have to wear the Encourage Warrior set.
Dude, that set is insane on Torin.
Insanely good.
Insanely good. Okay, one-handed run of this level.
Why?
Because maybe I'll get it now, just because of the fact that I'm only doing it. No, don't touch it, Harrison, don't touch it, seriously, you're giving me anxiety.
I'm not touching it.
Okay, I could have got that if I would have had two hands.
Yep, you could have.
Wow, what is the next event you would like to run, Harry-san?
Well, I already, I'm pretty excited for the event tonight here, pretty soon. But I'm running a talent show that I'm looking forward to. And after that, I don't know, probably something.
Probably something.
I don't want to give away too many trade secrets, you know what I mean?
Oh, that one's intense. Okay.
Rough times.
Wait, okay, so Harrison, going kind of like, since we're talking about WoW again, allied races, what race would you like to add?
What race would I like to add to, like, if I, what do you mean?
Like, what would you like to have as an allied race?
Like, one that's not part of the group, or if I was choosing an allied race to make?
If you had to pick an allied race that you got to, like, pick whoever it was, who would it be? Oh my god, I can't believe I missed that.
So one that's not already an allied race?
Yeah.
Okay. Can it be just something like dumb?
Yeah.
I would choose the ethereals.
Okay, that's not dumb.
Like, I don't know if that can even be a race. Like, the ethereals are like the Naga.
Okay, see, Naga, I don't like personally.
You don't really understand the use of them?
That's not it at all. But I don't know. I think the Nagas are overrated.
They're snake people. They're cool.
I mean, I guess so. But if that's the case, give me like the new ones that are being added in BFA, like the Cobra heads. Whoa! Okay, it made me keep going. Okay.
What about you, Ben?
I really want ethereals. I just really like at least their current design.
How do you feel about Tuskars?
That'd be hilarious, and I want them.
I stole that idea from Matt.
Oh, did she?
Yeah.
Tuskar, though, yeah, totally true, though. No, Tuskar are amazing, and they are, as someone who basically just plays cuddly characters, like, fucking, oh my god, okay. Like, I play Torrent now, and so, I don't know, I think Tuskar would just be fun. Like, they'd be a lot of fun to have.
I would actually like, High Elves as well.
So,
like, I know we have a lot of elves, but I want high elves.
Well, no, I think the reason why, like, that's the reason why they added in Void Elves, because actually, like, the High Elves right now, like, their race is almost extinct completely.
But you just said yourself there's only 5 Void Elves.
I know, and I still think that's bullshit, too. Like, I think it's dumb that there's so few. Because there's not, like, the reason why the Blood Elves become Void Elves is because they were messing with a box, and that box ended up basically trying to enslave them as people of the void. So it's like, I mean, I could be getting it wrong, but like that's what I thought it was, and so it's like there's no real way to just be like, LOL, now you're void elves. Like there's only 5 of them, so like during the cutscene for it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I kind of want to race change my night elf to a void elf once I finish the rep.
Do it. Like honestly, because I don't know, I really like the void elves just because they're interesting. There's something new, and I don't know. They're just come on.
They're Alliance Blood Elf. Like what more could I want? Hard switch to Alliance time. That's what it is. Oh my god.
Yeah. No, I don't know. They're just interesting and new. Like I feel like if I was still playing, I wouldn't, and I was able to like switch from my Worgen to one. I'd probably stay Worgen just because, like that's what I played. But at the same time, like my Gnome Warlock, for example, it would be a Void Elf immediately. I mean, especially because like I was saying earlier, like Void Elves, their talents are kind of like crazy. Like when it comes to like extra movement, like I understand like how it is. It's not just like a standard blink; it's something more than that. But it's still kind of like raid utility is huge. Like if I was like mythic raiding on my Death Knight, I'd be a goblin right now. Literally just because of how useful their rocket jump is.
You gotta have aesthetics over usefulness.
Okay. I'm so like torn on it because I never had a problem with that on my Worgen because that's what I like immediately put him as for a Death Knight, and I had Dark Flight, so I'm just kind of like I don't know. Only having Wraithwalk is like BS as a
just stomp him. Boom.
But if it's a mechanic, I can't just stomp away a mechanic. That's not how it works. I can't just be like, mechanic, stomp away. Yeah, I actually have because I got so mad one time.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Hey dude, we're in like the second to last level. Like we're literally, I think...
Death Knights are like the most mobile class in the game. I don't really know it.
It says the fucking Demon Hunter player.
I have
Shut
2 mobility moves, and that's it, Ben. And they're on long cooldowns.
Make me cry.
Whoosh! Die. That's the dash. The
Is that what you just did? You just do the dash?
The Demon Hunter dash, yes. That's what it's called. It's called the DDD. Sorry, DHD. You know what I mean.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Ridiculous. But no, I'm like in this weird place where I'm like, I love the fact that the point of Demon Hunters, but DKs, are they're not small, like large, tanky, slow, like warriors, right? So I'm like, it makes total sense. But then from like a gameplay mechanic, I'm like, I need movement. Like,
just play a Death Knight Demon Hunter.
Okay, final boss. Oh yeah, there's an actual boss for the final level.
Is that Ragnaros?
Yep, that is Ragnaros, the Fire Lord.
Where's his legs?
He doesn't have one because this is still vanilla. It's the Bus God. I don't exactly know what his name is, but yeah.
Oh. You tried to take the corner.
I don't remember it being this long to get up to it.
Did you do that multiple times?
Yeah, I did this 3 times. Wait, Mel side-eyed. What'd you... Wait.
About me saying Death Knights could have the most mobility.
Yep. You deserve that side-eye. Yeah, I have to do that 3 times.
You just got
I
smacked.
just got fucking smacked. Okay, let's go again. Okay. So yeah, I have to do that entire thing. Oh my god, okay. Let's go back to just like concentrating on this. Here, you can keep talking while I concentrate.
I want to go to that place that apparently takes meal swipes for pizza
Dude, right?
after this,
I'll go.
because we have a little bit of time.
Loyal viewers, send us donations.
No, you have better uses of your money than sending it to us. That's
Pay for our pizza.
Don't do that. Please no.
What? Do you want me to take donations off then?
No. Just not like these people.
Why?
What do you mean these people? Yeah, I know. I mean these people. Good one, man.
Okay. Here we go again. Lasers. Taking it slow. Taking it slow, Harrison.
Now that I delete, oh my god, oh my lord. Taking it slow? You're about to get smashed. Well,
I was literally paying attention to that, and didn't pay attention to the explosions.
you smash or not?
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yep. It's literally the final level of the base game. I'm doing so bad now.
Come on, you're choking.
I am. I was going too fast. Okay.
Yeah?
Am I doing this till I win?
No, we don't have to do it till you win.
Okay.
I'll give you 2 more tries.
Okay.
Next week we're gonna get some horror going. Maybe.
We need to find more topics to talk about besides WoW.
True. And if anyone has suggestions of topics to talk about, please, let us know and we'll take them down because, we're not the most original people in the world.
Okay, we literally decided to do this earlier today.
We literally decided to do this a couple hours ago. So, I mean, if there's topics you want to hear about, want to hear discussed, want to hear us argue about, because I'm...
What?
Oh, man.
That's bull.
Oh.
Wait, what?
Oh.
Game glitched. I win.
Yep, you did it.
Game glitched. I did it. We're good.
So, thanks for tuning in. And then if there's some suggestion of things you'd like us to talk about next time, you can let us know, or we'll just come up with a new list of things. Try to make it maybe less WoW related, but
Yeah,
it's all about you guys.
We'll think of more things. We'll think of other games to play. Mel, after this, if you think we need to raise value of certain things, let us know. Thank you.
Yep.
Okay, signing off. See you guys.